joined by wide receiver Ladd McConkey. We will start with Seth Emerson and Ryan Dennis.
Ladd, just a simple question, I guess. What's your quick answer for what happened out there today?
I mean, they're the great team. Came out with a great plan and executed well. So I mean, that's basically it. I mean, just like I mean, they're a great team, so they're gonna make plays. That's gonna happen. And I mean, they out executed us tonight, and they came out on top.
Ladd, how do y'all keep things positive in the locker room, knowing that there's still a lot to play for in this season?
I think that really goes back to, I mean, what we've done since winter workouts, summer workouts. I mean, we came in here as one team. We're leaving as one team. I mean, we have full faith in our defense. Our defense has full faith in us. So, I mean, really just being connected the whole way throughout. I mean, even through the ups and downs. So, I mean, that's really the big thing, is just keeping connected and just staying positive. And I mean, it's not over yet, whatever the committee sides. So, I mean, we know we have some games ahead of us. So it's just approaching that, putting this one in the past, fixing our mistakes, and going from there.
All right, up next we have Angela Morian and then Mike Griffith.
Hey, Ladd. I know we got a couple games left, hopefully a couple, but how would you describe this season, how it's been for you?
I mean, it's been unbelievable. Just kind of getting to go out there with my team, compete week in, week out. There's not another group I'd rather battle with. So it's been awesome getting out here to compete with these guys. I mean, obviously it sucks to fall short tonight, but we just got to bounce back and finish the season strong.
Yeah, Ladd, I was just going to ask you about the college football playoffs and how certain are you that Georgia will be one of the four, and what will the mindset be? Is it a new season kind of mindset, or is it a correct and move forward? How do you look at that?
I mean, really, just it's up to them. I mean, obviously, I feel like we're one of the best teams, and we've showed that. So, I mean, it's really it's their decision. So, just kind of really, like I said, putting this one to bed, learning from our mistakes, and then approaching the next game like we have all season. So that's basically it.
Up next, David Pascal and then Anthony Dasher.
Ladd, can you take us through the touchdown? It looked like you caught the ball in traffic and kind of broke free. And at that point, I guess it was kind of a shootout. But can you take us through your score?
I mean, yeah, it was just a little quick screen. I mean, it looked like I made the play, but I mean, if you really go back and watch it, it had a lot to do with all the other guys. I mean, our tight end kicking out, lineman coming downfield and blocking for me. So, I mean, I'm just thankful I have those guys have that, and they have my back.
No questions for me.
All right. Up next, we have Jake Rowe and then Chip Towers. Jake?
Sorry, I had a hard time unmuting there. Ladd, you talked about how Alabama came in with a really good plan. Can you speak on specifics of any of that, any stuff that may have given you guys trouble?
I mean, we knew what to expect. I mean, we knew they were a great team coming in. So, I mean, I don't think there was really too much that kind of surprised us. It's just they came out and executed and did their assignment. And I mean, when you play football like that, you're gonna be successful.
Yeah, Ladd, obviously we all know that you were a Tennessee fan growing up and that kind of stuff, but you're obviously a Georgia guy. Losing to Alabama, this is the 7th in a row to Alabama, I think it is. As players, did you feel any of that pressure and tension, of kind of the Alabama beast thing, or does that even enter y'all's mind when you're playing somebody in a game like this?
No, I mean, we approach every game like we're expected to win. I mean, I know what my guys can do. So, I mean, I have full confidence in them every single time we step on the field. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who we're playing. We approach it with the same mindset that we're about to go out there and win. So I don't think that really played any factor in this.
All right, we have time for a couple more questions. Anybody wants to ask?
I guess just the fact that this game, the second quarter, they scored 24 points. Were you surprised that when you scored your touchdown, it was kind of a race to score points at that point? Because a lot of people thought this would be a low-scoring game.
I mean, really, you just got to kind of see how the game plays out. I mean, you never know exactly how it's going to unfold. And obviously they're a great team, so they're gonna make plays. We're a great team, we're gonna make plays. So really just bouncing back. And when somebody hits a big play on you, you can't get down. You got to keep the same level-headed mindset and just approach the next play. You can't get too high, can't get too low. So that's basically it.
Cody, go ahead.
Ladd, you guys have 3 weeks before you play again. So there's going to be a lot of people like us and fans just talking. When Stetson throws 2 interceptions, they're going to bring his name up again. How has he dealt with that? How has he built to deal with people questioning him?
Oh, he's a great player. He has a great mindset. He's confident in his ability, and we're confident in his ability too. So, really, that's not going to faze him. He's going to go watch the film, see where he messed up, and fix his mistakes. And I have full confidence that he's going to do that. And it's not just him. We all made mistakes tonight, so we can't say it's one player. Can't say it's offense. Can't say it's defense. We're a team no matter what. So, really, it's all of us going back and kind of fixing our mistakes and going from there and then approaching the next game, whoever it may be, just like we've approached every game this whole season.
Ladd,
All
Coach Smart has talked about the team element, and
You cut out. You
Mike,
froze.
you cut out. Mike, you cut out. Okay, well, Ladd, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, up next will be Nolan Smith. And we will get started with Seth Emerson and Anthony Dasher.
Nolan, was this a game that kind of exposed you all as a defense, and what went wrong and what do you need to fix?
First, I want to start off by saying good evening to everybody. Hope y'all had a great Saturday. And really just explosives, it's explosive plays, and that's on us. That's on us up front, not hitting home. And it's just really on all of us, as we got to be more in tune to, they came out with a great plan and they hit some explosives, and we didn't. They were the better team on this Saturday, and in the SEC, you got to bring it every Saturday, like I always said. And they just had a great plan and they brought it more than us.
Hey, Nolan. This is a team that has had a lot of sacks coming into the season, a lot of tackles for loss, but Alabama kept y'all from, knocking them down behind the line of scrimmage. How much did that surprise you, the fact you weren't able to get more plays like that?
They had a really good scheme. They did a lot of nakeds, boots. They did a lot of, quick passes and stuff like that. And, he made great calls in the protection. He slid the front, and he, obviously they knew what we were doing. And sometimes they didn't. But we just got to hit home. And, the quarterback had a good game. And as a pass rusher, it's on me, to affect the quarterback.
All right, up next, we'll go with Mike Griffith and then Ryan Dennis.
Yeah, Nolan, appreciate it. Just wanted to ask you just about that Alabama's drives, the rhythm they got into. I think they scored on 5 series in a row. Was there some disbelief in your huddle? You guys have been so dominant all season long. What was that like on the field when that onslaught was happening there in the second and third quarters?
I really think it wasn't a mindset. We had a bus, and then they had hit explosive plays, and he threw the ball in the right place at the right time. And guys made plays on their team, and they just had a better game plan than us this Saturday. But we got to go back to the drawing board and get a new plan and pick out our weaknesses. And that's all on the whole defense as a whole. 31 points, that's just not the Georgia way. That's just unacceptable. And they scored a lot of points today.
No odds are they are still in the playoffs and all. As a team leader, what do you tell the team and the other guys to really kind of attack that as, hey, we still got a lot to play for?
If it didn't hurt you, if you didn't feel that pain of you not holding a trophy or getting a ring for this, then you shouldn't be on our team, man. That should have driven you all to more. But losing this game, and Coach Smart said it the best, it's a wake-up call. We got to bring it every Saturday, and we got to go take what's ours, and nothing's going to be given to us.
All right, up next, we have Chip Towers and then David Pascal.
Yeah, Nolan, I just, are you surprised on any level? I mean, you know, because you don't know. I mean, you know what Alabama can do. You're preparing for it, but nobody's done the type of things that they've done against you. On any level, are you surprised? And coming out of this, what are your thoughts on Bryce Young?
I mean, I played him in high school, and I knew he was a big, elusive guy, and I needed to get him on the ground. Sometimes I missed some opportunities, and I called some bad throws. But when we gotta sack the quarterback. He's a great quarterback, and you know he moves around the pocket very well. He knows his escape lanes, and he knows how to place the ball and where to place it. And I mean, I thought their game plan was excellent. You know, it was really good. You know, they had a lot of plays drawn up for us, and a lot of plays drawn up for what we do.
Nolan, when you look at that first quarter, y'all shut them out and y'all go up 10-0, and then all of a sudden their big plays start. What's it like getting over on the sidelines when they're hitting those 3-play 75-yard drives? What are y'all trying to do on the sideline at that point?
I mean, keep our composure. You know, that's always the number one thing to do is keep your composure and, you know, try to get the guys going, you know, rally the guys around you and say, we're good. You know, everything's going to be okay. And we made some mistakes, and that's on all of us, all 11 of us on the field. That's not on one person. We don't point fingers. Like Ladd was saying, we're one team. So, I mean, that's on all of us, and we got to go back and get back to the drawing board and fix it.
All right, up next, we have Angela Morian and then Steve Hummer.
I don't need to ask a question, sorry.
Okay, Steve.
Nolan, this is a very, very proud defense. How much did a game like this damage that pride?
I wouldn't say it damaged it at all. We either elite or not, and we wasn't elite this game, and we got to get back to the drawing board. It's just that simple. It's not about damaging pride. It's about having pride in the G. You know, we wear a G on the chest for something bigger than us. That's what I tell the guys, and we wear it for the state of Georgia. And we play defense for the state of Georgia, and that's how we go out every game, and we're going to continue to go out every game like that.
All right, we have time for one more question from Jake Rowe.
I'm good, man.
All right, does anybody else have time for one more question?
Nolan, it's unusual. You get 3 weeks after a game to prepare for the next one, but how unique is that after a loss, and how do you guys spend these next 3 weeks making sure it doesn't happen again?
We get better. You know, we go to the doctor like we always say. Even when the Kentucky game, when a lot of guys were hitting us on QB draws and screens and stuff, we had to go to the doctor and fix that, and we got to go to the doctor and fix this.
All right, thank you, Nolan.